Good day, everybody. Humble George here. I kind of wanted to just give you a little tour of what I've been doing for the last 5 or 6 days, maybe even close to a week now. I came up with an idea that I thought was going to be real easy and only take a little while, but, well, usually when I think that, it turns into some monumental task that is unbelievably difficult. Well, this didn't quite go that far, certainly not with this car. But this is, you remember the Grand Prix Legends cars? They were just a little bit nicer than the other ones. I mean, as far as having more detailed assets. It's nice to see the disc brake here on the car. Look at the size of that rascal right there on the axle, and it's got one on the other side as well. So you know this son of a gun, rather than putting a lot of strain on the axles, as opposed to the hub of the wheel, it'll definitely get the job done. Now take a look at this 12-cylinder. Oh my, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on both sides of V12. And take a look at the pipes.
Oh my God, they look fabulous. They are just beautiful.
And that's what lured me into working on this car, mainly, was because of that. Now, of course, it doesn't have chrome like this. And I probably, did I chrome the caliper? I wish I didn't. If I did, no, good. I didn't chrome the caliper. Beautiful. But little bits of it I did. Okay, it's just tastefully chromed. That's what I'm trying to get away from doing, is the gaudy, weirdo looking stuff, and try to have things that look almost like it could actually happen, except for the fact that if you
turn the lights on right here, I think this is the lights.
It is.
That screen lights up.
Now, what I thought I would do today, which I won't bring you along with because it just takes time, is I might put a couple of very small lights at the edges right here. Not where it's going to detract from the car, but it's where I got lights at nighttime if I want to have lights. Because look, when you have lights, all your dash lights light up. I like to do that. I like a nice blue, cornflower blue. It's easy on my eyes. And of course, I like to have the little needles that light up when the lights come on, because if it gets dark, you can't see what's going on. But take a look at the detail.
I think it was Baza that did this, wasn't it?
But look at the linkage. Everything is just absolutely amazing. And the little wee springs and all the goodies. But this is not the top of the line car that I've been working on. This is kind of like the medium line car that I've been working on. I'll take you to the other place. Now look, if we hit the brakes, our little brake light does work. But it wouldn't otherwise, because who really cares about any of that? I probably would have been better off if I could have just chromed the spring and not the whole shock absorber. That would have looked nicer. But as I think this was the first one that I tried to do. And let's see about flames. Of course, there should be. Yes, there's a tribe of flames. Beautiful tribe. All right, let's take a look at the next car. Let's come over here to
the Honda.
Now this one I kind of did just for myself. You'd say,
humble, you do all of them for yourself.
Well, I understand that, but still. As you'll take a look, here you'll see that the spring is chromed.
Uh-oh.
But the top of it looks weird. I just noticed that. What's going on with the top of it? Oh, I know what's wrong with it. It's not double-sided. Okay, see this graphical F-up? Want to see how to fix that? We're going to fix this real quick because it's too nice a car not to fix. Let's make sure that really is the case. Which I'm not sure if it is. But I'll show you how to fix it if it is. This I didn't plan on doing till just now, but I didn't see that till just now. So let's come on over here to the 3D SimEd, which is a decent little program. It's affordable. That's just the nice part. Let's go to cars. Let's go to the little Honda right here, GP Legends, and the other one is the F1 Classics. Well, they're nice, but they're not as nice as these as far as assets. So let's go fix this very quickly, I think.
Well, we're not going to monkey with it for very long. That I can tell you for a fact.
Let's just go save the little guy in his proper place. Bear with me just a little bit here. And all we gotta do is put a save-a-rooney to it, and it should be very quick.
Yep, it is.
Now let's take a look at this. All right, see, I knew those tops looked different in real life. So all you gotta do is come over here and custom name, write that, and just come over here and double-side it. Watch, boop, see that, double-sided. We'll come over here and do the same thing to the other one. Double-side it. And now it sees both sides of that, and it'll look just dandy. And we're not going to monkey with anything more right here. We're going to get out of here immediately. Watch. We're out. Before I have a chance to monkey with anything more. Because I have a tendency to go off on a tangent.
Not that you guys don't know.
Export, plugin, Honda, okay. Okay. Shocks fixed. There.
That probably shouldn't have a space.
Okay, good enough. Okay. And now when we go back, we'll take a look at this and you'll see that what difference it did make. If you have a similar issue with something, you will now know real quick how to fix it. Because I do try to be a help to you guys. And I hope I am. And that's, what else can I do as an old man, right? There we are, shock fixed. We're going to copy that and set it over on the table. And then we're going to drag this one out just in case something went awry. You don't want to flush these before you know for a fact that you're going to be okay. Just a precaution, because after you've thrown the stone, it's too late.
Kind of like after you get the shot, it's too late.
Okay, well anyway, let's get back to the original story here and go take a look at that. Okay, let's peek-a-rooney.
What difference does this make?
Well, come on over and see for yourself. Now, the top of the shocks are the top of the shocks, and they look nice.
Well, they look nicer than they did.
Don't you think? That's all we had to do is double-side it. Now, it did make the footprint of the vehicle a little bit bigger than it would have been otherwise. But there, that's all we had to do. Now, that gold really come out beautiful here, I think. It doesn't look that great in the editor, but it does, I think, look really nice here. And it's adjustable, too. So if I don't like it any better than I already do, I can change it. And the chrome, of course, I think looks excellent. So that's just, so there's this, this is the second one of the tribe. And again, it's a 12-cylinder with a lot of spaghetti coming out. And unfortunately, the flames are wimpy bastards that definitely need to be fixed because they're wimpy. I don't even know why. I can hardly even see them in the game. And I've tried to make them better, but they fight me like a dog. But the tires and wheels are wider, and they stay wide in the game. I tried to do that with Single Racer's Lotus, and it was a 4-day fight of all kinds of proportions that I won't even go into, because I have never seen anything turn out to be such a scrubby mess of shit as that thing did. So at the end of the day, I went back to the stock wheels and said, fuck it. I mean, at the end of 5 days. And I tell you, they were long days, too. I couldn't understand why, when you're running it, the rim bluer came out to here and here. It looked horrible. It just was a total mess. But on to the happy stuff that we can look at. Look at this beautiful textured titanium covers and what have you. And the color of this, I think, goes beautiful against the silver, the chrome. And it is an outstanding car. This one really is. I mean, the original one that I did for a Single Racer years ago was a very nice car, but it was time to give it just a little bit of an update, a little bit of loving care to re-evaluate the car and start from scratch, which is what I did. I started from scratch. And we've got, as you can see, carbon fiber in the tub, and we've got some nice plaid.
Just because we can.
Now, I didn't have the assets then, nor do I really now to do proper graphics, so it kind of had to keep what it had. But the wheels are very, very nice, and they're the stock size. It's not overpowered yet. is a car that I cannot catch. If I try to race against this car, it is one tail light is all I'm going to see very quickly.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it does work. Praise Jesus. It does work even though it's made out of this shit.
Oh, fuck, I didn't see that till just now. But it does work.
That's amazing.
It shouldn't look like that, but we're not going to address that issue right now. See, no matter how well you think you've done something, you really have to give it a fine-tooth comb experience in order to see for sure if you have or you haven't. Now, Michael, he asked me some time ago, please, George, do not use my logos in races because I want to promote my own channel, and I appreciate your help, but quite frankly, kind of just promote your own channel. I got 3,000 subs, you got 300, so why don't you just promote your own?
As you can see, who's doing a hell of a lot better than the other guy.
Well, he didn't quite go into that far, but a little ad-libbing, and it's quite obvious that, he don't need any help from me. But he's a friend, and what an old man. Old people want to give their knowledge to the younger folks, and they try to be nice, and they end up with dog turds in their pockets most of the time, but what are you going to do?
Give them to the birds.
Okay, so there's the three cars that I wanted to show you, and what Michael wasn't able to see in the email I sent him was how nice this chrome top came out. And I had to take it back to do that. And actually, in order to get that one chrome top, you have to cut all the rest of the car away. The whole car body has to be destroyed except that one top. And then you have to chrome that one top and then replace the top on top of another car body, because the entire Geo chassis is one big lump, and everything has to be cut away. It takes a good amount of RAM, so you must have some RAM to do it. So that's it, guys. Best I can tell you. This is what I've been working on for these 5 days, actually 5 days. But it really, I think, looks outstanding with the chrome as far as the headers are concerned. No, there's no blue on the headers. It's burning properly, so we don't get the blue. But I thought maybe you'd like to take a look at what I've been doing. I am toying around with putting the headlights on, little wee lights, so that there is something, tucked in out of the way. But if it gets dark, you can still find your way home. I realize that's not period correct, and on and on and on we go. Oh my God, it gets old. But it's sure nice to look at the beautiful shine on that car, though. This was done with extra metal detail added to the paint. It gives you that extra 2 coats of clear, which I think just, well, you tell me what you think in the comments. Do you like it? Now, if you think it's easy to get these letters on top of that pipe, I got news for you. That fucking pipe was in a completely... You want to see? I'll show you. Check this shit out. I can show you this. You're going to freak out. Or maybe you won't, but I'm freaking out. Did I get rid of that thing? Yes. Okay, let's go to the little unit right here. And it's just plain 49. Now let's go down to the single racer skin and try to find out what the skin would be named. It should be something obvious, but skin. There's 47, 48, 49, so this is, I would say this is it right here. Copy. You're going to be surprised. Paste, and now open it with the DDS converter so it makes, you can actually see it. We'll make a JPEG out of it because they're quicker. And an elephant. Squawky loves the elephant. I don't know why. Now, this we can toss in the garbage. And wait till you see this. Check it out. Okay, this is the skin. Now see how those letterings had to be just in the right place? But I had no idea where that rascal was. I had no clue. None. Zero. Of where that would be. And this is the front of the car, and this is the green that goes around the front. So that's it. It's only 2034 by 1010, which is, man, that is not much. It seems like we could have done a little better than that. But this is let's see if I can. Well, we certainly can. Let's just rotate this to the right, and we'll rotate it to the right again so you can see the lettering that had to be single racer. It was down here. But I had to find that spot. There was nothing about the car that told me where that beam, there that little thing was. Luckily, like so many things, it starts with the front of the car to the left, which, well, be that as it may, that's how I did the skin. And luckily it came out as well as it did. And don't save. Yep, leave it like it was. So guys, that's the name of that tune for this one. It's a quickie. I can't think of anything else to share with you today. I would say we would try a race, but there's no sense in it because single racer's car is going to slaughter me. No matter what I take, I'm screwed. I can't beat that son of a bitchin' car. And besides, he does not like, as I told you, me monkeying with stuff like that. So we'll just say goodbye for now, but at least you know what I've been up to. And now that we don't know if the car will run, but I'm sure it will. We'll get rid of these two KN5s, which just take up as much space as a whole car pretty much. And before you know it, you got a great big mess. So that's it, guys. Squonky and I are going to probably relax today. And tomorrow's going to be a busy day if we don't get vaporized off the face of the earth. But we'll hope for the best. Bye-bye.